welcome to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. What you see beside me is the Kingdom Tower with its eloquent lines and a cut through in the architecture, taking it easy, strolling from one place to another. Obviously, I had things to do during the day, so I was being driven around. I wouldn't be holding my camera in most instances whilst I was driving. So I hope that you're all aware of that. So whatever you're doing, whether you're cooking or driving or listening to just whilst you're driving or trying to fall asleep, I hope that you enjoy this particular episode, which tours you around Riyadh from how I've seen it. Lovely to see a Mercedes. And mosques. So it gives you a good flavour of what Riyadh is like, mosques and cars and the kind of cars that you tend to have on the roads. These are the financial towers and the actual financial city you could see in the distance. It has its hills, and this particular road I quite like. I used to live around here. And then this particular kind of car, which is a bit like a mafia kind of story, with his boot open, now just driving around through the Riyadh. And then here you have another absolutely magnificent building, one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. And I'm just really so kind of lucky to have seen the splendid architecture of this building. You wouldn't see anything else like this in the world. A nice soft tarmac should be noticed against the pale blue skies. This is a typical Toyota. And lots of kind of trucks that you have, nice residential houses in the distance currently being made, and lots of bridges. And this was once upon a time just desert. As we just continue to drive around, see some more residential blocks being made. As we continue our drive round with a continued tour of in and around the city, and these are roundabouts close to the old airport. So just drive round. This is the financial district. Lovely to see some old American cars with some Japanese 4x4s. As we continue to drive around, I hope that you're enjoying this particular tour with snapshot summaries of Riyadh. I'm sure if you visit, and if you have the delightful pleasure of doing so, you'll notice the city would have changed remarkably from the time of this footage, for sure. It's growing like all the time. So it's always nice to see kind of really nice cars from time to time here as well. And then just to drive through a residential area with these lovely tall kind of California type palm trees. I mean, Saudi Arabia is the home of palm trees as well as lovely delicious dates. So if you have an opportunity to visit, you must check out the dates. Palm trees will come for free, but the dates you'll have to go to a market, and there's many of those around. This is a shopping mall, Granada shopping mall in the distance. It's quite a big shopping mall. And then you see some hotel building and offices in the distance. There's the metro train, which is being developed as well. So you'll see bridges being still constructed, and the network will soon open. The traffic jams continue to be busy in the evenings, but otherwise it's really a pleasure to drive through. And as the sunset kind of hits, you see the sun goes down and it reflects off the buildings, and the mood is much more softer and calmer. What you don't see in this video is the long lines of traffic jams. We were quite lucky going away against the traffic as the sun melts down and you get the chance to go round the financial district. And there's the metro station being developed. Some really high-tech architecture here, and then classic mosques, always lovely to see. And as the sun melts, and then we sense the feeling of the day coming to a close. And see, as the sun sets, the mosques get ready for the evening prayer and people rushing home. And you can see the idea of traffic as the sun is setting. And once again, we end at the Kingdom Tower as it hits evening and the light glows. Doesn't that look fantastic? Winding down for the evening. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe for more travel videos and journeys and of cars. Please stay tuned for more.